Michigan, and everyone turned out. It was great. I think like 113 people signed up for something.
Yeah, I actually don't know what the true numbers are, but it's at least over 80. Like, this room was packed today. Bro, oh my God, there are some cool, like,
There's some cool stuff, yeah.
Oh,
I was there this summer. It looks nice. I wanted a varsity shirt or jacket, but they didn't have it at that time. All right, we're going to get into a match between Kepler and Fox, newly PR and former PR SuperHero.
Yeah, former number 10 and the new number 6. Yes. So this should be quite the match because, like, I know SuperHero has stated that he's like relatively comfortable against Fox or in the Fox Snake matchup.
Right.
So this will be really interesting because Kepler is a different breed of snakes than most Michigan players have ever seen.
A lot
before.
more grenade focused, but also like super like good on like a combo game focus.
Yeah.
His fundamentals are like off the charts, honestly.
It's crazy for somebody who has been playing competitive Smash for as like little time as Kepler has. It's crazy how quickly he has just like gotten into the rhythm of what it means to be like a top player.
For sure, for sure. Oh, off stage though, he can be stuck on this ledge versus Snake. Not a place where you want to be.
No, and he was a little early on that like get up off the ledge. He could have like sat on the ledge for a little bit longer. But you know,
Snake's throws have like really high base knockback, so
yeah,
any of one of them will knock you off stage and send you into that ledge trap situation.
Yeah, that Stairmaster going to do some great damage, and now SuperHero trying to find a way to get this first stock because he has to find this soon because this is starting to get a little out of hand here. He's 100% in like up tilt range, but you know he's getting the back airs.
Catches the high recovery with that back air though, but you're gonna be stuck in a ledge versus Snake. A little too fast on the execution of that down smash. Gonna get him off stage, perhaps even a stock with this Nikita coming
my
around.
God, I can't believe he like stalled it out or missed the Nikita off of that. He had to burn his air dodge really
Kepler's
early.
decision making is actually like really fun to see. Like he makes stuff happen really fast.
Dude, he really tried to do it to him.
He really did. Ooh, up smash not gonna catch the down tilt.
You can kind of tell SuperHero's getting a little bit angsty for this. He's been like now he knows that like it's just so like he's at such a difficult spot.
See that micro spacing on that crouch crawl though? He's just gonna give that up for game 2.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. Like I'm pretty sure that SuperHero he's like dude's been a top player inside like the Michigan like scene for quite a while now since like Smash 4. So it should be pretty like he should be able to like kind of like take the data he learned that he might need a bigger stage than Smash Bill.
Right.
Like, you know, it makes sense that you kind of, like, want the smaller stage per se because you want to, like, close that gap.
You want to close that distance, yeah.
But, like, when Kepler is just, like,
he just handles
every effort.
Grenades,
like, the amount of times that, like, SuperHero tried to, like, run in and was just tossed right back out and just, like, forced to, repeat the process, it was just not going to be good.
Yeah, that felt like ruling. He definitely is going to want more stage in order to run around a little bit.
Yeah, and Town & City is just the stage to do it.
And these lasers are going to do dividends for him because those lasers will blow up grenades.
Oh, do they actually?
Yeah, they do.
That's good to know. And because of how big like the stage is, like if you get hit by that, like if he throws a grenade at you while you're like sitting on the other side shooting lasers or something, like who cares? Because you right now like if you're in SuperHero's position, you want to be as far away from Snake as possible while just racking up the damage so you can find your one like stray nair into like an up smash or something. And with the small side blast zones that exist on Town & City, this is going to be beneficial because we've seen that like SuperHero is really solid at finding these back airs.
Right.
But because the side blast zones weren't that big or larger on Smashville, he was not able to get the kills when he needed it.
Right there, back air.
Almost there.
Almost there. Not quite yet.
Oh, and he blows
blows up the Cypher with the Firefox right there.
Whoa.
Good edge guard. I think that was intentional too because
it 100% was.
Yeah.
Because I think what Cypher only needs to take 9% to blow up. So, and you know he's got the fire up tag on his.
And Snake is one of those. Oh, I was gonna say that Snake is one of those characters that plays with like sort of like a one-stock game. Yeah. So it's sort of hard for each character versus Snake or as Snake to get a lead. But right there, dropping down the C4, sort of like a signature of Kepler. He likes dropping the C4 on the ledge on stage just to get those kills really early.
And you can tell like Kepler when he drops his grenades down and stuff, you can tell like he's putting them in specific spots to kind of like force SuperHero to just stay where he is.
Right.
Like you can't come further than this little zone I've set up.
Yeah, he's making an obstacle course, but SuperHero sort of like just content to play the laser game, sort of like just a bait and whiff punish sort of deal right now.
Definitely. Oh my gosh, that's twice now.
Cypher just blew up right there, yeah.
You can tell that Kepler throwing his hands up a little bit. He's a little flustered, but you know.
A large lead coming in from SuperHero right now, but
this Town and City pick, what do we say?
Yeah.
Bigger stage, better time.
Bigger stage, more room to run, more lasers to be thrown out.
Yeah, and you know that Kepler definitely wasn't going to be giving SuperHero like a stage like Kalos.
He probably didn't want Kalos or FD. Probably those are demands.
I wasn't sure who parried there for a second.
Yeah,
I, was like,
I saw the parry and I was expecting an up tilt to come out.
Exactly, I was like, parry up tilt?
And he just runs up and does
it. Oh my goodness. But you know, we got a close game here. I mean, Kepler, you know, you say like you see a percent deficit on like Snake's end, but you know, it's always even with Snake, right?
Snake can make up this dividend really well. It's just that making up the dividend and gaining the kill, whereas Fox is like just one hit away from getting that kill.
Yeah.
You know, that Nair is coming out. You know, that up smash could be an answer, but too antsy, and you might just be tossed in a situation where like you just can't get out of.
Yep.
So SuperHero has to be like very careful, but.
And I say like SuperHero's also got to be kind of careful because even though he had like a 0 to like 80% lead, he was still forcing his way in to try and like put Snake in disadvantage, and he racked up like 50%. Like that's scary because like Kepler has tremendous timing on two-framing with forward smash.
Right.
And if you're like Fox is one of the most two-frameable like characters in this game.
For sure, for sure.
So. He closed it out. He got like the grenade into up air, so he was able to do what he needed to do. But it's all about how can he go into game 3. He took a lot of what he learned from game 1, applied it into game 2, and now that we're on Pokemon Stadium 2, I think this is going to be a fairly neutral like place for these two guys to.
Yeah,
certainly
a more like platform heavy stage. You can interact with those things a little bit more, C4 shenanigans and stuff like that. But Fox can also extend his combos here, not as well as he could on like a tri-plat, but still possible, you know.
And I know that for Kepler with all his little like grenade tricksies, this is one of his favorite stages to do so because now he has like able to kind of like make like a multi-tiered attack like pattern with his grenades, C4s, and whatever the hell else he wants to like throw out.
Yeah. SuperHero right now just very content to just like whip punish and play the laser game for now. Oh, snipes out the jump with the up air.
And you know that kind of is like if you're like someone who's been playing since Smash 4, especially against SuperHero, you know that he's always going to try and find his mark for these up airs. Kepler, this is now their first time that they've played a tournament set. They've only played a few, like a friendly or two before this moment. So Kepler's not used to like what makes SuperHero one of the best, like I guess like just preventers of like letting you land.
Right. Right now, a lot of like Kepler's like game plan is like being mitigated by SuperHero just being content to just shoot out these lasers and exploding them on contact.
Yeah.
Oh, could have gotten a confirm there, but not quite. No jump. Yeah, how's he gonna land? Oh!
It's the up tilt. Yep. And it was like as soon as SuperHero threw out that grab, it was just it was like a rip.
So fun fact about that landing right there. Most characters when they land, they have I think 3 frames of vulnerability during a landing animation. When Snake has a grenade in his hand, it's 1 frame. So if he pulls out a grenade and lands with it, that's a 1-frame animation. So that's how he got that spot dodge up tilt.
Oh my God, his C4 blew himself up.
The C4 timer, jeez.
No jump.
No jump. It's going to be off stage. Yeah. It's going to try to explode that Cypher, but good air dodge.
Yeah, he knew he had to force the air dodge. Now this is all on Kepler. How can you make this comeback good? Perfect shield. I mean, you know, you didn't need perfect shield it, but you do it for the style points.
Yeah. For sure, for sure. Oh man, the one-stock game that Snake players tend to play is sort of biting Kepler in the butt right now.
Yeah, it's really hard. Like when some of the like times when like Snake is at like a stock deficit, that's a really tough spot for like Snake, especially when you're a character like Fox who can be so explosive on percent.
Oh, dropping the C4 again.
And here we go, a very similar situation to game number 2, having a decent percent lead. Now SuperHero can't afford.
I love what Kepler.
Aggressive.
Yeah, I love what Kepler did at the beginning of that stock. Burned the advantage state while being like above stage.
He's got to watch out. Up smash.
Oh.
Looking for the roll in, not going to get it. Oh!
Grabs him.
Yep.
Off stage again. Oh!
Oh!
F tilt. Not quite getting it. He got his shield in time before the land.
That shield was so close to popping. Yeah. Wow. And like, in Kepler, he's like.
He landed and shield too. That was like the